Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how you can add transform or upgrade buttons in your game where you can charge the player if they want to use them. So without wasting time, let's take a look. Alright guys, so as you can see, the total points is 0 right up here. We have no point at all, and we have 3 buttons here. So this button is for missile and it costs 5 points, and this button is the transform buttons and it costs 5 points. Now, what I'm gonna show you here, once we press them, nothing will happen because we don't have any points here. I don't have any points, okay? So I want you to take a look at the character, okay? I'm gonna press this and you see that there is a label right here that will tell the player how much it costs to use that buttons, okay? And also, as you can see, the character just like shake because there is no points, okay? And it's the same for the missile. Like, if you want to use this, you need to have 5 points, but because there is no points, the character is shaked, and then there is a label that shows up here that tells the player how much it costs to use that buttons. So now we're gonna reset this and grab some points, and so I can show you. Reset. All right, so now let's grab some points. 10. Let's grab one more. 20. So now each of them cost 5 points. So I want you to focus on the character. Okay? So as you can see, there is only one gun here, and then one gun on this side. Okay? Nothing on top. I want you to focus on the character, so I'm gonna press the transform button and see what happened. Boom. Okay, so the character looks different. I mean, kind of different. There is one gun here. I mean, this is pretty cool. And there is another gun right here. We have one trail here, and another one here on this side. Now, I mean, this is pretty cool. And remember, everything was made in Buildbox. And if you haven't seen the previous videos, you can go ahead and watch them, so you can learn how to make a character like this. And now we're going to try these buttons right here. Boom, we have 4 guns added to the character. So the best part about this, every time the player wants to use these 4 guns, it will cost the character 5 points. You can charge more than that, but this is just an example. So I'm gonna press this again. We have 10 points here, and boom, we have 5 points left. So if we use that again one more time, boom, the total point is 0. So now the character needs to grab more points or buy more points in the coin shop to use these guns, right? So now if I try and use it, it will not do anything because the player doesn't have enough points. I think this is pretty cool. So this is what I'm going to be showing you how to set up today. So without wasting time, let's get started. Alright guys, so first thing we're going to do, let's go to the UI, and we're going to duplicate. This is a control button, so we're going to duplicate it 2 times. We're going to use this as the missile, and we're going to use this as transform. Okay, let's make it smaller. I'm gonna make this one a little bit smaller. Okay, so let's call this, I'm gonna call it missile, and I'm gonna call this one transform. Okay, so now this is good. Now next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the 3D world and go to the second character that we have created together, and let's double click on it. Okay, this is it, and so we're going to, let me show you what we have first before we start creating things. Alright, so this is what we have here. It's just a simple character, okay? Nothing complicated, okay? So let's fix this a little bit. Go to the UI, bring this up a little some more. Alright, okay, I think that's good. Okay, so as you can see, they're not working except the shooting buttons. And this is not working because we haven't done anything yet. So let's close this. Okay, this is the 3D world, and then this is the character. So we're gonna work with this. Okay. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna bring a signal threshold. Okay, we're gonna bring a signal point threshold, and the second thing, we're gonna bring a UI buttons. I'm gonna drop it here, and this UI buttons, we're gonna connect it with the transform button. Okay, so the transform button that we have created in the UI button. So we're gonna, this button right here, we just connected with this button, and So now, I mean, I'm just trying to show you how to make this happen. So I'm gonna put the price for it. I'm gonna put like 5 points, but you can put whatever you want. Okay. So third thing that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna add a label. Okay. Add a label. Oh my God, label. Okay. So for when the player doesn't have enough coin or enough points. So okay, it's 5, but remember you have to do total here and then global here. Okay. Now next thing that I'm gonna do, when the player press the control buttons, which is the transform buttons, if the player has enough points, it will go through, and if it doesn't have enough points, it will go to this label. So if it went through, so I want 5 points. Let's add a points node, and I want, so the button is cost 5 points, so I want 5 points to be deducted from the total points. I'm gonna put -5 in global and total. Remember, you have to do that. If you don't, it will not work. So that's good. So that's what I want to happen. First thing that I want to happen is if it goes through. Second thing that I want to happen, I want a debris explosion. Okay, so a debris explosion will play after that, after it went through. And let's create the debris explosion. Okay, I have debris explosion, but okay, so what you're gonna do, you just have to add a random 5, and then you choose the color you want your debris explosion to be, and then that's it. Once this is done, okay, go back to the character, and then assign your debris explosion. Okay, this is my debris explosion, and I'm going to assign it to it. Okay, so next thing that I want to happen after the debris explosion is play. I want a delay. A delay. No, actually, I want, let's add a visibility. Visibility. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna add a delay. I think 0.5 should be fine. And then let's duplicate the visibility right here. Let's connect it to the delay right there. Okay, so basically what's gonna happen here, once the purchase goes through, it will deduct 5 points from the total points, and then the debris explosion will play, and then these 3D models, they will be invisible for 0.5 seconds, okay? And then after 0.5 seconds, they will be visible, okay? So now this is where the magic happened, okay? So now if we go and preview this, okay, it's connected to the transform, so let's see what happened, okay? Let's preview this. All right, so we pressed it. Well, we don't have any points. Let's grab points. Press this, it explode, and then it come back. Okay, this is great. This is great. So another thing that we want to do, we wanna add a state machine. Okay, right here, and then we're gonna do 1 and 2. Okay, and then let's add a camera shake. Okay, the camera shake. Let's duplicate the camera. Let's do speed 1. Okay. Let's connect. I'm going to connect the first one to the start. Oh my God, what just happened here? Okay, what is going on with Buildbox? I'm sorry guys, let me bring a new one because I feel like sometimes Buildbox is just not working for some reason. Okay, so we have that and this. We're going to connect state 1 to the start. Now connect it to the start, and then we're going to connect state 2 to not enough, and then let's bring a delay here. Let's see, let's bring this Let's bring this down here, send space, and then we're gonna connect this to not enough, and then we'll connect this to state 1. So what we want to do, we want to happen is when there is not enough coin, we want the character to shake, to be like shaking, you know, when there is not enough points. Yeah, so that's why we do this. And so next thing that we want to do, we want to add the upgrade, like the transformation to this, like add some more stuff on this character. Okay, so but we want this to happen after the debris explosion. So we're going to connect all the 3D model to the debris. Okay, so let's add a 3D. You know what? Let's just copy one of these 3D model, and then we're going to connect this here, and then let's do a cube. No, let's do a cube instead. Okay, and then we're gonna go here. Let's do 1.43. 1.43 here. Okay, no problem. And then let's do 1.3, and then we'll do 2.95. Okay, right there. And then we'll do 0 here, and then we'll do negative 90, and then we'll do 90 here. Now let's do let's do 0.17, and then we'll do 0.17 here as well. Okay, I think I should do 0.77. Let's do 0.17 here and see. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so we're going to duplicate the tube again, and this time we're going to do actually same thing. We're just gonna put the negative here so we can have it on the other side over here. There we go. Okay, and let's duplicate the tube again, and then this time we'll do 0.2. Let's do 0.2, and then we'll do 0.7 here. In Z, let's do 3.1, and then we'll do 45 here. We're gonna do 0, and then 0 in Z, and then scale, let's do 0.1, and then we'll do 0.6, and then we'll do 0.1 there. So there we go, we have it right underneath because that's where we're gonna have the tire. And then we'll duplicate the tube again, and then we'll do it this time. Let's do 0, and then let's do 0.7, and then in Z, let's do 3.1. I think 3.1 is good. Okay, we have it right there. I feel like it's too close to it. Let's put negative 0.2 and see. There we go. Okay, this is good. Let's duplicate this, and let's do 0.3, and we'll do 0, and then we'll do 2.7. Okay, and then let's do 90, and let's do 0.5.2, and then 0.05 again. Yeah, we have it. Well, we can. Let me remove that explosion so you can see, so you can have a better view of what I just had. So this is what we just add. This one right here, this part. So we're going to add. Let's see. Let's add another. Let's duplicate the 3D model again, and then this time we'll do let's do 1.2, and then 1.1, and then we'll do 2.1 here, and then we'll do 0 here, and then 90. Let's do 0.17, 0.2 is good. I think, is it? No, let's do 0.12 instead. And then I'm going to do 0.17 here. Okay. So now I know I have it all the way here, but we'll see. Alright, and then let's duplicate this again. So this time we let's add a negative here. Boom. We have this because this is what we're gonna, because see, we have one here, one over here, because we're gonna use this for the tire. That's what we're gonna use it for. We're gonna put a tire in the middle of the tube, right? Let's change the color so we know what we're working on. And I think let's use, should I use that color? I use this color instead. And yeah, I'll use that color, and there we go. Okay, so yeah, we're going to duplicate it again. Duplicate. So this time we're gonna do 0, and then we're gonna do 0.6, and then we'll do 0.7. Okay, this one it's gonna be for the front tire. I mean, you don't have to put tires, but I just think I'm just like showing you how you can make that happen. Okay, so let's do negative 90 here, and then 90. Okay, and then we're gonna leave the rest like that. Okay, because we have it right here where we want it. Okay, so we're going to add finally the last tube. I would say, I don't think I would be needed it anymore. So we'll do 1.3 here in Y, and then in Z, let's use 6. Okay. I know it's all the way over here, and we're going to do instead of negative 90, we'll do positive, and then we'll do 0.2 here, and then we'll do 5 here, and then let's do 37. Now we're gonna use this as the trail, okay, as a trail. So let's change the color to this color, but we can do a fading of let's do I'm gonna do 70. Okay, and then I think this is good. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna duplicate this again, and then this time we're gonna bring a sphere. Okay, bring a sphere. All right, so for the sphere we're gonna do let's see, let's do 1 point, because we need it for the trail, right? This trail right here. So we're gonna put the same position, which was at, I believe, 1.43. Yeah, and we're gonna do 1.3, which is good, and then I believe it was 3.1. Okay, 3.1. Now the scaling, I think we need to put negative here, and then we can play with the scaling. Let's do 0.15. 0.3 is too big. So 0.15 here, and then 0.15 is actually perfect. 0.15, and then we have it right where we want it. Right where we want it. I think, yeah, this is good. This is good. So basically we're going to duplicate that to have it on that side, and just put negative here, and we'll have it right there. I mean, this is good. I mean, I want this color to be the same color as the glass. I think it would be better. And I looks, oh crap, not you. Which one is it then? I think maybe it's the first two. Yeah, this one. And then we'll change that to this color as well. Okay, great. Alright, so now I think we need to, let's bring a corn, because I feel like, yeah, let's bring a corn. Let's duplicate this. Did I duplicate it? Okay, let's bring a corn. Right here, a corn. Find that corn. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we have a corn right here. So we're gonna do 0 here, because we need it in the middle. We're gonna do 0, and then we're gonna do 1.5, and then let's do 3 instead. boom, and then we need to do negative here, yes, and then we need it to be set to 67, and let's do 0.9 here, and then let's do 63 here in the z-axis. Okay, so basically we have that right where we want it, like perfect. And let's change the color to white. Yeah, I think that's good. Or we can change the color slightly to this color. Let's see that color. No, I think this one is good. Okay, great. So let's add the tire. Do I have the tire? Let's see if we can use we can actually use, oh, I do have the tire here. Okay, great. And let's position the tires. Okay, so we're gonna do 0 in x, and we're gonna do 0.5 in y, and then let's do 0.7 here, and and then let's just leave it at 0 for rotation, and then for scaling let's do 1 and 1. Okay, so we have our first tire here. Let's change the color to black. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's duplicate the tire, and let's do in y this time. We're gonna do 1.2, and then we'll do 1 here in y, and then we'll do 2.1 here, and then we have the other one here. Now to have this one over here, let's just duplicate the tire, and then in position x-axis we'll put negative, and then we'll have it over here. Okay, so we have one more to add, I believe. Should we? No, we don't have to add any here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, there shouldn't be any at the back. Okay, I think that's it. That's it. Okay, so that's great. Let's save this. We don't want to lose that. Oh, what's in the world? I put them in camera shake. So I was supposed to put it over here in debris explosion. I did not realize that. So we're going to switch them to debris explosion. That's where they're supposed to go. Right. Let's just disconnect them. My bad. I didn't realize that. Okay, so let's put that back here, and then let's bring this guy up here. Okay, and then connect them. Yes, just like that. Okay, that's great, and let's save again, save. And then we're gonna check this out, okay, so let's preview this. Alright guys, so we need to, what just happened here? Okay, so we need to grab some points. We have 10, alright, there we go. That's not bad at all. And this is not working because yet. Okay, let's restart this one more time. I feel like the debris explosions just happened to, it's too low. I don't know why it's shaking like that. Okay, let's, okay, I think that's great. Okay, so one thing that I noticed, it's the trail. Okay, so the trail is not, I forgot to add the trails. So we're going to add the trails. Let's duplicate this, and no, not duplicate, let's just bring a trail. Okay, so this trail is going to be cherry, strawberry, and then we need to place the trail in X. Why was it in X again? I honestly can't remember, but I believe this one, actually we need the sphere to find the location of the trail. Okay, this is it. 1.43, 1.3. Let's do 1.43, and then we'll do 1.3, and then the last one was 3.1, and then we'll do 3.1. Alright, so we can do, let's do Let's do 0.5, and let's do 100 here, and then let's duplicate that, and then all we have to do, put negative here, and then let's just review this again. Okay, you're gonna grab some corn, and then let's try that. Boom. Whoa, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do 0.1 here, 0.1, and then let's go here and choose that smooth effect for the trail, and let's try that again. Let's grab point and oh, my bad. Okay, we need to fix that. Okay, the best way to fix this is to check this trail. It's 1 in 60. So if we do, I don't want it to be that big, but we can do 3 here. Let's do 60 here. And we'll do same here. 60 or 90. And then let's do 0.3 here. Preview that. Yeah, I want it to be kind of like, how about 1 here? Okay. Okay, great. So 1 is good. 1 in 60. So we're gonna do 1 in 60 here. Okay, I think that's great. Then we're gonna save again. Alright guys, so next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to duplicate the UI button, duplicate the signal threshold. Okay. And then, so we're going to duplicate the label. Okay. And let's bring it down some. Let's disconnect this and then disconnect that. Okay, so now let's put this one at 10 points. So basically we're gonna connect this to the missile. Okay. Alright. So now label, you need to go to not enough. Okay, so we're gonna bring a spawner. And then so basically if he goes through, it will spawn the missile. Now do I have a missile? Okay, so I'm gonna use this as the missile. Let's assign it to it. Okay, yeah, so I think this is this should be it. Now we're going to need to adjust the missile where you want it to spawn it, but I'm gonna want it to spawn the missile right here, right in the middle. So I'm gonna save that again, and remember that missile is come from, I connect the UI button with, is come from the UI screen, this button right here, missile. So this is the UI screen, you put the control button here, and this is the transform, and then you just go to your character, and then you connect the UI button to that button. So once this is pressed on the screen, and it will do this. So let's preview this and see what happened. Okay, press this, there is nothing. Well, now we get 10 points. We can basically use that, and it did shoot. Okay, and right away it just disappeared, and I don't like that. Let's check. I think it's the missile. Let's see what's going on with the missile. Okay. Alright, so here. Okay, move, delete, receive, and then it will be destroy. Receive what? Okay, so if collide with all, okay, if collide with all, it will be removed and defeated. That's the reason why. So let's do if collide with the enemies, it will be defeated. So now I think it should be fine. Alright guys, so it's not working. Let's grab 10 point and let's see. Okay, so it did shoot. Oh, one thing that I noticed, the total point is not doing anything at all. So I need to check this. What is going on with this one? Okay, missile. Oh, okay, I know what's going on. I forgot to add the points. So add points, so if he goes through, then that 10 points will be deducted. So we're gonna put -10 here, and then we'll do global, and then we'll do total here. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. If you don't do it right, it will not work. Okay, so now one thing that I don't know if you guys noticed that when the game starts, you can see the character is like shaking this movement right here. So the reason it's making that, it's doing this. Okay, okay, let's finish this first. So now I have 10 points, and now we're gonna try it now. Boom. Now you can see there is no point left. Right, so let's grab 10 points again. Boom, and then we're gonna shoot. Boom, and then the total point is 0. So I need to check this out real quick because I don't see it. This is the bullet, and it's moving in negative z-axis, which is good. If collide with enemies, it will be defeated. And scaling to 0. Okay, let me disconnect this. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna put it will be removed after 20 seconds instead. And if collide with enemies, that's good. Okay, great. Okay, try this. Okay. Alright, okay. So basically, okay, you will be spawning that at 1.5. Okay, and in Z, it'll be let me check this real quick. Con, great. Exactly what the con is at 3. So I'm gonna need you to spawn this at 3 right here. Okay, let's reset this. Okay. Alright, so let's fix the movement. Let's fix the movement real quick. Okay, let's fix that. So it's with the reason it's moving when the game started, it's because of the camera. Shake. Okay, let's fix that. So to fix that, let's delete these node. I don't want to waste more time, so we're gonna come here. Let's copy this. This is the original character. So we're gonna copy the camera shake and then go to our character. Just have to drop them here, and then bring them down here, and then that should fix the problem. Yeah. So let's see here. This goes to not enough, and then this one goes to. Okay, so let's just preview this. Alright, so as you can see, there is no movement, so it's fine. So let's try and use that. There we go. Okay, there is no point, so you can use it. And okay, now this one is doing it non-stop, so I think I did not really do it for. Okay, there we go. It's only one connected to the not enough. So what are you gonna do here? Not enough goes to state 2. Okay, and then where we're gonna get this one? Not enough. We're gonna connect it here. I think that should do the trick. Okay. Yeah, that should do the trick. So one goes to the delay, and then one go to state 2. And let's preview this. And there we go. There you go. That's great. And then once you collect enough once you collect enough points, you can use them. Boom. There you go. And then for the missile, it's just shooting missiles. Oh, okay. The missile is 10 points. Grab one. And then boom. All right, guys. So this is great. So one thing that I did not I forgot to put is the label. So if you want to show to add the label, so all you have to do bring a label node connected to not enough, and then you can go in the settings, and then you can add to add it. So to put the label right behind the character right over here. So you can play with the settings until you find it. But for this one, I think it's one. If I do 1.9 in Y, and then if I do 4.4 here, and then I'll do the scaling 0.2, and then let's do 0.2 here, and then in Z I'll do 0.1, and then you can choose the color. If not enough, and I want the color to be red, okay, and let's duplicate that, and we're gonna put this one for the transform, but we're gonna need to adjust the y-axis because you don't want them to be in the same position. So let's put one higher. Let's do 2 here in y, and then let's preview this. And don't forget, guys, if you like the videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and then press the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. So let's try it. So okay, I don't see the label. I'm supposed to, if not enough. Oh, okay. I guess it's because I did not even put anything. So, I was wondering why. I'm like, oh my god, like, what is going on here? Okay, so, for the missile, I remember I put 10 points, so I'm gonna put 10p here. Okay, and, for the transform, I think it was 5p. I'll put 5p here. Alright, so, let's check if the label works. Alright, guys, so we have no points. You're gonna try this. Boom. Yeah, there we go. The label is right here. And boom. And the other label is right there. I'll do, let's do 0.1, 2.1 instead. Okay, guys, so now let's grab some point so we can check this out. Alright, there we go. Boom. And then we have a new character. And then let's try the missile. And then it should. There we go. Alright, guys, so if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. So I'll see you next time.